You know when you're just like surfing Zillow on a Sunday afternoon and you just get pissed, just getting pissed off surfing Zillow? Well, that's what we're going to do today. But before we do that, I want to go to this real estate agent guy, okay? Because you hear this rhetoric about, especially people in real estate, they go, well, the housing market's probably not going to crash. If anything, it's going to go up. I'm going to hear him out, but I'm going to call bullshit on that. Baloney.
Since COVID, it's not good. And now we're in a world where you have to make $128,000 to live comfortably in a home in America, according to the Wall Street Journal, where you have to make over $100,000 just to get to the point, honestly, if you're in a relationship with a home to cover your bills. And I'm just going to be very real with you. As a real estate agent who's been doing this for 8 years now, I served in the military. I went overseas. I fought in Afghanistan. I did the thing for this country. I'm sick. Let me tell you, there are so many millions of young, hardworking men and women in our country right now that are not reaping the benefits that the past generations reaped. You are not dumb. You are not non-special. You are not doing it wrong. You are working hard, 40, 50, 60 hours, you and your significant other, maybe hundreds of hours of work a week within your household, and you still feel like you can hardly afford to raise your child? That's not fair.
I agree with that notion.
But I'm just going to go out and flat say it. I don't believe things like home prices have a chance of crashing. In fact, if you were to tell me, do you think home prices will crash or do you think home prices will double? I think home prices double much more easy than home prices crashing. And you say, why do you talk about home prices? Well, because that is the gateway drug to wealth in America. If you don't own assets, you will never get your ass in a class that you want to be a part of.
He's getting intense. I like this guy, but he's cooking. Now, remember, he sells real estate. I like this guy, but I'm going to call bullshit. And let me show you why. I'm going to show you firsthand. Okay. Let's say he actually listened to himself back and said, no one's making enough money. Right. But I'm calling bullshit on the housing market crash. This is in Austin, Texas. Okay. But I want to show you something. 290 grand, 3-bedroom, 1,200 square feet. Price cut at $30K. But right here, let's watch the lies. Watch the lies on this. Get ready, guys. 126 days on Zillow. Okay. But in reality, let's go to the history. It's been on the market for just over 2 years. They can't sell this fucking place. It was at $329,000. And now they still can't sell it for $290,000. It's safe to say that that this is going to keep crashing. And don't believe me. Let's go ahead and look right here. You know what? Fuck Texas. No offense. We're going to go to where I live. I don't live in Lake Worth, but I'm not far from here. Okay. This is Lake Worth, Florida. We call it Lake Worthless. Okay. It's not the best. I like Lake Worth, but it's old. It's very old. It's run down. And let's get a good laugh here. Okay. He wants to say housing prices aren't coming down. There we go. We got a 3-bedroom, quaint little place. Okay. 1,000 square feet. All right. And remember, this is in Lake Worth's not that great, and you better speak Spanish. I mean, it's not that serious. But let's go ahead and let's see the history. And let's see. Right here in 2019, the same house sold for $142,000. Move myself over just a smidge. $142,000 in 2019. And now they want double. And it's been listed for sale. Oh, only for a couple months. Okay. But here's where I'm getting at. Let's go down. Let's really party. 1995, $40,000. 2017. So in 2017, it sold for $95,000. It's not going to crash. You really, guys, answer me this question. Do you really think this house is going to double in value? Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Is that what you believe? I'm going to call horse shit. Let's look at this little piece of shit. Nice fence caving in. You see that? Yeah, look at that. Fence is collapsing. Oh, I'll pay double for a collapsed fence. You know I will. Hold on. $300,000. 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,000 square feet. And you got to speak Spanish to buy it in America. Okay. I've lived in Lake Worth in Haitian gang territory. All right. Not nice. Lake Worth's not great. And the nice part of town, fucking forget it. This house would be $1 million for a 1,000 square foot house. Let's go look at a history and tell me if you think this house is going to triple or double in value. I'm calling horse shit right here. 2011, call it 15 years ago, 14 years ago, 30 grand. That's the fucking history on this house, guys. That's the history. So 2004, the housing bubble, biggest bubble on the market, sold for 100 grand. Looks like they put it back up for sale. Hold on. They sold it for a massive loss at a $35,000 in 2010, 2011. But all of a sudden, from 2011, $30,000, it goes up 10 times for a dilapidated home from downtown Lake Worth, Florida. Now, remember what this guy said, guys. Remember what he said. Do you want me to play it again? I don't want to play it again. Not if we don't have to. All right. But this is something I really want us to think about. Do we really believe that housing's going to double? Do we really think that? Especially, oh, my cat, motherfucker. You want to come on the show? Say hi to everybody. Yeah, you want to serve Zillow with me and get pissed off? Okay, good. All right, so let's look at this little piece of shit. 897 square feet. Okay, you could fit a whole person in there. All right. This is Lantana, Florida. Lantana's a little nicer, pretty decent area, but let's go ahead and look. Do we really think, guys, $320,000 for this house? Do we really think it's going to double? Do we believe that? I want to know. Here's the price history. There isn't any. Somebody's owned it forever. Last time it sold was for $40,000, okay? And I honestly think $40,000, I would buy that for $40,000. Truth, I would buy that. Okay. All right, I hope we're getting somewhere here. I just want to point this out because we keep hearing this. Let's go. Here's what I want to do. Really fun. Let's see if we can find some of the houses I'm actually talking about. Check this shit out. You guys want to get a good fucking laugh? You guys want a good laugh, huh? Do you? Nolly, you watching this? Are you? All right, you're scratching me. You want a good laugh? Here's a good laugh. Okay? My YouTube channel got demonetized. Okay? Because I had a fungus infection. I'm just kidding. We did get demonetized. Thank you to everybody who donated to PayPal. Also, everybody that joined the Patreon. It does mean the world to me. We'll probably be demonetized for a little while. We'll get back on our feet. I'm not for sympathy. I just want to say thank you. It really does mean the world to me. And I'm still going to show up and do my job. Okay. For free. Because we need to pay for this $900,000 house just because it's by the intercoastal. Not that great of an area, guys. Okay. But look at this. 1,000 square feet. Okay. Hold on. Let me get a good scope here. Let's get a good scope. Hold on. Get ready for this. Checkered tile. Oh, yeah. That's nice. But here's my point. 900 fucking grand for 1,000 square foot house. Let's go ahead for shits and gigs. Let's go see the price history, shall we? Shall we, guys? Let's have some fun. Oh, they don't want to show us the good shit, do they? Do they? All right, right here. They tried selling it for $750,000. It sold for $545,000. They had the audacity to come back and ask $945,000. That's what we're dealing with. You honestly think? Do we think that this is going to double in value? Do we? I don't think so. I would bet every dollar I own that in 10 years, these properties will not double in value. That is how confident I am in my real estate knowledge. All right, let's see what we got for $640,000. Yep, we got a purple house. That's great. No, it's fucking great. This speaks volumes, okay? No offense. 1,500 square feet. Not bad. Not bad. But what did it sell for? Let's see the history. Come on now. I want to have some fun here. What did we sell for? Let's go 10 years ago. What did it sell for? Oh, they were renting it. $1,700 for rent. Pretty good deal, actually. All right, let's see what they were selling it for. 2021, $335,000. Okay. They couldn't sell it. They said, let's raise it 100 grand. That's really good business move, actually. It didn't sell. Oh, it did sell. They raised it and it sold for $445,000. Here's the problem. This guy got fucked in the ass. Unless he's rich. He got fucked in the ass and now he's trying to tack on another 250 grand on top of it for 640. No, that's spectacular. I have faith in the system, guys. Here, you know what we're going to do? Let's go to the full-blown hood where I used to live. How about that? Let's go to where I used to live. I used to live right off here off 19th. Well, I used to live right around here off 19th Street. Okay. Let's see what we got for sale. This is real not great neighborhoods, guys. Okay. Let's remember this. $700,000, 1,800 square feet, 3.3. Pretty good deal. Not bad. But remember what I told you. This is not the best neighborhood. All Haitian and Spanish over here. Okay. Not that I have anything wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, but just painting you a picture. It's not fucking great. Okay. No offense, but it's just not. Well, let's see what we got. Let's go to the history real fast. 1994, sold for $90,000. That makes sense. No history. Somebody owned it the whole time. It sold for $483,000 in 2024. Somebody bought it, and 2 months later, they bought it in June, and in August, they listed it. They bought it for under $500. They put it up for $700. In 2 months, they go, yeah, you know what? Let's make $200 grand, $100 a month. Let's put it up. We can do it. And now they can't sell it. It's been a year. They can't sell it. And they've been lowering the price all the way. They lowered the price so much, they said, fuck it. We're going to list it for rent. But you know what? You know what, guys? Let me explain something to you. Would you rent a house for $4,500 in the ghetto? You don't even speak the language. If you're a Haitian, you just came over here on a boat, right? You barely speak English. Do you think you and 7 family members are going to be able to swing $4,500 a month with your income, working under the table? If you're a Cuban, you came over on Mariel Boat Lift in today's day and age. Do you think you and 7 amigos can swing that kind of rent? I don't think you fucking can. That's how it is down here where I live, guys. That's what it is. What do we get for $1.5 million? Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. What do we get for $1 million? Right here. What's this? Here we go. I'm going to end on this note. This should be fun. A $10,000 pay cut. Oh, we're going to have to do a lot better than that, honey. 2-bedroom, 1,000 square feet. Looks like a quaint little house. It's a nice area. It's on the good side of town. You're out of the Haitian You're out of the Haitian neighborhood. Okay, that's good. Out of the Haitian neighborhood, and you're into white people land. I'm just joking when I say this stuff, okay? I live in a dominantly black neighborhood right now. I have nothing against it. I'm just trying to point out that houses are not going to double. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It's not. They already doubled. They're not going to double again. No fucking way. If they don't come crumbling down, that gentleman that we watched earlier is right. What the fuck are you going to do? Nothing. But right here, 10 years ago, 2015, the same house sold for 190 grand. And we all know wages haven't gone up that much. So nowadays, 190 grand, we'd be jumping out of our pants. But we go, that's a steal of a deal. You know? Right here. This last time it was bought, right here, listed for sale, $577,000. And 3 months later, they've already dropped it down 10 grand. But I don't think this price is going to keep going down and down and down. And this graph is going to be going backwards like this. That's my personal, honest opinion. And even if they wanted to rent this out, guys, who is going to spend $4,000 a month for this fucking house? I want to know. I really want to know how many people can swing that. I want to know. I want to know, girl. Last one. What does $900,000 get you? Did we already look at this house? This piece of shit, 3-bedroom, 1,300 square feet. Looks nice, but for $900,000, I don't think so. Hold on. Remember, this is Lake Worth, guys. I'm not saying it's a shithole. Last listed for rent, they tried getting $5,500 a month. No one's going to fucking take that. There's no price history on that. Here's your estimated mortgage payment, $6,000 a month for this little dinky. Actually, it's not even dinky. It's a really nice house. Like, I would fucking live there. I would live there. My point is you hear a lot of stuff like what this guy had to say, and I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Everything we looked at, I mean, forget about Austin, Texas. Forget about it, dude. Look at how many fucking, look at it. It's so, hold on, let's get a good scope on how much is for sale here. It's just loaded, dude. I'm just looking to buy a house, and I'm just waiting for the opportunity. You know, we had a I'll end on this note. We had a real estate agent, a friend of ours. He reached out and he's sending us all these listings. And he's like, dude, once they drop interest rates, it's going way up. And I go, this is a friend of ours. And I go, you really, and he knows we're looking. I go, you're really trying to pull one over on your friend. You're trying to, you know, right now is don't buy. You know this. You're in the business, and you would bring your friend in. That's how desperate some of these real estate agents are. And I get it. You got to make your money. They could find a sucker. But I go, just because I can't afford $4,000 a month doesn't mean it's smart. I just lost my job, basically. I'm still making some money, thanks to everybody who donated, keeping me afloat for the next couple months until we start getting paid again. But no. You ain't gonna catch me with my pants down with a $4,500 a month mortgage for a fucking piece of shit house. No fucking way. But he's hitting us up, bombarding us, and there's like this thing being preached that it's like housing's more than likely to double versus crash. And I'm here to tell you that's horseshit. I'm here to tell you, just look at how much is on the market, guys. Just look at it. And that's just that. You don't even want to go to Florida. You don't want to go to Florida. Let's go to Florida. How much is on the market in Florida? Let's just look at the whole bitch as a whole. How about that? You're going to tell me it's going to crash? That's what you're going to tell me? That's what you're going to tell me. It's going to crash. Let's go all. How about that? Let's do all houses. Let's do that. Let's end on this note. Let's go like that. Let's do all. Let's see. All of Florida. No one wants to live in the middle of Florida, guys. Okay. But there's 200,000 listings in Florida, and that's just for sale. Well, it's not even for rent. Let's do for rent. How about that? Let's have some fun. Let's go for rent. How many? 145,000. There's more houses for sale than for rent, guys. Okay. 145,000 houses for rent. 217,000 for sale. I'm going to call bullshit. I don't think anything's doubling. And, yeah. Anyways, hell of a talk. I really do appreciate everybody that donated and helped out and joined the Patreon and stuff and bought t-shirts. It really means the world. It does. And thanks for being here while I'm getting pissed off. Surfing Zillow. Nestor's not here today. He's in timeout. Unreal. Good talk.